just on all that, I'll tell you what I think, but a lot of you guys already know. Firstly, when you're talking about 40% of properties that are being bought are investor properties, right? So basically it's someone who's buying, hoping that, so they get an interest-only loan for fucking 5-10 years, and basically they're hoping that the property price increases and then they try and flip their house to make whatever. Everyone's got to remember, right, in a real terms economy and in terms of inflation and everything, property prices should really only go up 1% a year, because then that makes them affordable for generations to come. We've had property prices, I think it was in 2000 to 2008, which went up like fucking 500-600%. Now, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you think you're doing, but I'm not saying that, yes, if you're going to buy a house or investment property, the idea is to flip it when the market, you buy when it's low or when the market was rising, and then you flip it to make a profit. But if you're going out there buying a house, spending $1 million to get a mortgage on it, you're basically just locking yourself into the system. If I was going to own a home, the only reason I would own a home is if I had kids, so that I could pass something on to them. But what I wouldn't do is take out a loan. And let's be real, I've seen these people say, yeah, you can pay off a fucking $500,000 mortgage in 5 years. Yeah, you could if you don't eat, you live in a box, you don't pay electricity and all that shit, because you cannot do it. It's unsustainable unless you're making fucking $1 million a year or something. But this whole property market bullshit that everyone keeps thinking that the property market's going to go up and keep going up and you think of it logically. So all the people who are having kids now, when say someone's 5 years of age, when they get to 20, are you telling me that if property prices keep going up the way they've been going up, that you'll be looking at a fucking 1-bedroom unit that'll cost you fucking $3.5 million in fucking nowhere? It's rubbish. Don't believe it, guys. Like, I love you, Lavinia. You will make money if you're buying property and you flip it. But in terms of, I wouldn't be fucking touching real estate today. I told Alex this last year. I said, man, if you've got money and you want to buy the property market, do not buy now. Because you're buying at the fucking height of the market, at the cycle. And the property market cycle ends next year. 21 years up, then it's going to come all the way back down. And you will see property fucking prices plummet to the floor. And I'm talking minimum 40% drop in prices. Minimum. Asset prices around the world are fucking so overinflated, guys. It's overinflated. Average fucking home around the world is $1 million. Are you kidding? It's a fucking joke. Don't get fucking wrapped up into that bullshit. Once you take out a mortgage, man, you're in the system. You ain't getting out. The only way you're getting out is if property market goes up another 500%, you sell your property, take your money, pay out your loan, and then take your money and then maybe go buy a house outright. But you speak to any fucking really good accountant, he doesn't own property, he's renting. You think about it. Work out $1 million loan, right, at whatever interest rate you want to work it out at. And remember, interest rates are low. A lot of people forget that the interest rates are low. You might get a mortgage rate at 3%. But just remember, if that 3% goes to 6%, your interest bill just increased 100%. What, are you going to fucking work six fucking jobs to just fucking feed your family and fucking get the electricity to work? And it's rubbish. I was a fucking property developer. I know everything about the fucking property market. I've got this one real estate agent that comes to my gym every fucking time, and he comes up to me and he asks me questions. I go to him, John, how's everything going? Oh, it's booming. Property market's screaming. Yeah. And I said, mate, you're fucking dreaming. What shit are you putting into people's heads? There is such, I can tell you in Australia, right, we have got such a fucking oversupply of units. And who the fuck wants to live in a unit? Who wants to live in a place that you buy, then you've got to pay fucking $5,000 a year just for your fucking strata? I'm telling you, the housing market is the biggest fucking con ever since the printing of money. Like, that's what I was saying to Alex and everyone a few months ago. If the Fed, right, wants to fucking print money, no problem. Print the money and pump it out the fucking nose with fucking house mortgages. Don't give it to the fucking capitalist corporations because they are fucking screwing everybody. They're getting bailouts and then they're fucking cutting jobs. And then they're hiring people back on fucking hourly basis, or you can work 3 hours for today. And then it's just fucking all bullshit, guys. And I'm really strong on that, Lavinia. Like, please don't be offended. But real estate agents fucking do my head in because I just personally think it's just a crock of shit. You can't keep pushing a fucking market up that is so fucking overinflated, man. I'm telling you, mark my words, and you've heard it here first on Velocity, the fucking property market cycle will end, and when it fucking ends, it'll bring the greatest depression man fucking kind has ever seen. Don't worry about the fucking COVID. Worry about the housing market. It is going to fuck everyone. You guys have got what did he say, $14 trillion in the housing market? Australia, I can tell you that our biggest investment in Australia is property. And I'm telling you, the average price in a property in Sydney is $1 million, even out west. It's a fucking joke. Don't buy shit. Go rent, save your fucking money, and when the shit hits the fan, you walk in with a suitcase full of cash, and that seller's going to be shitting bricks that he will fucking take anything just to get rid of the thing. That's what's going to happen. You can keep talking the fucking property market up all you people want. It's a fucking joke.
Amen.
Trust me. I fucking owned a home, built a home, and the agents are telling me, oh, you're going to get 10 million for this. And I said, listen, guys, I don't want bullshit here. I want fucking real facts. What can I get? You'll get 10 million, Jimmy. Okay, I built the fucking thing. Did I get 10 million? No. I had it sold at 6 million. Then guess what happened? Buyer couldn't come up with the fucking money. Then what do you think the bank did to me? Pulled it from under me, revalued it at way less than what they valued it for before it was built, and then sold it on the market at fucking, I think they sold it for 4.4, right? And remember, these fucking mortgage brokers and banks, they have insurance on every mortgage. So if they insure my property, say, for 6 million, they sell it for 4.5, they then go and claim the 1.5 million on the insurance they got on it. So when you take out a mortgage, you'll see that there's a fucking fee that you'll pay there for mortgage insurance. That you're paying that for fucking bank's insurance. It's not your fucking insurance. It's the banks. They're making you pay their fucking premium insurance to cover any loss they're going to have. But this is what they're doing. They value a property at $1 million. They say, okay, we'll lend you fucking 75% against that. And then all of a sudden, the property is 6 months later gets valued at fucking 700,000. So already your lend value ratio is down, and the bank then can just call your fucking loan in. That's what they did to me. And they're the ones who are valuing the property in the first place. So you say to them, when did you value that property? Did you value it for the future, or did you value it for today? Oh, we valued it for today. Well, hang on, wouldn't you be valuing it for the future? Oh, no, we don't do that. But then they get another valuation a week later, and they go, oh, it's worth fucking half of what we said it was. Well, how the fuck does that work? It's the biggest fucking con, guys, I'm telling you. So when you get to buy a fucking home, you play the hard ass. You walk in. They were building units. My friend wanted to buy a unit around in my area, Darrell Lee Chocolates, it used to be an area, right, a big chocolate company. They started building units everywhere. I went in to see one. The guy starts going, like, they're 1.2 million. I said, what, for a fucking 2-bedroom, man? Are you kidding? There's about fucking 300 units here in this complex. How the fuck can you justify fucking that type of price? And then you know what happened? You get all the Chinese builders, all the Arab builders, all the dodgy fuckers come in, right? They built the houses, and you've seen it happening everywhere. All these houses now that have been built with cheap fucking products that are catching on fire. We've got in Sydney one of the biggest, all these Chinese companies that went and built all these new units are all fucking cracking, foundations, everything, and everyone's lost their money. Everybody. It's a fucking scam, guys. I'm telling you. The only person that'll tell you property's great is my father. When he fucking purchased commercial property for, say, $200,000 back in the 80s, and the thing now is returning him fucking $300,000. So he bought it for 200, and the thing's returning him fucking 150% on his investment. Right? That's the guys who are making the money, the baby boomers. When they bought the shit for fucking absolutely nothing, for 30,000, 40,000, and now they're fucking go, oh, my property's worth 2 million. This is just fucking complete madness, guys. It's fucking rubbish. It is fucking rubbish, I'm telling you. Don't do your ass. When you go looking at a house, you fucking tell them you're dreaming. I walk into every agent, I always give them shit. How much are you going to get for this? $1 million. You're a fucking dreamer. $1 million for this. Please. Give me a fucking break.